Yo, what's the deal? Saucy Gang, what's the deal? Appreciate y'all boys for tuning in. I most definitely got a banger for y'all. This is a video that a lot of people, even when I meet them, they ask me, what's your build, bro? They ask me, what's your attributes at? Man, I need your build. This is the best 6'9" demon guy build. I made this build by myself, sitting in the lab all night trying to create one of the best builds. This is him, bro. This is really him. This is really the sauce guy. You feel me? We about to go over all the attributes. I'm gonna let you know why I put the attributes where I put them and why you should make this guy. Make sure you like the video, you sub to the video. You feel me? I'm bringing y'all this dog build, this reliable build. I got a lot of footage with him. So I play with him all the time. If you watch me on streams, that means you can see him at it too. Alright, as far as the close shot, I'm going to be honest with y'all, the close shot only went up due to either the driving layup or the driving dunk. Because typically, I won't even put up my close shot, but it is a nice thing to have because that's like when you up under the basket, you got anybody post up or you grab a rebound. You know how you do like a little bunny hop, you might put it right back up. That's where the close shot has to come in at. I want y'all to actually peep too, it costs $22,000 to take my close shot from a 33 to a 60. That is crazy. You feel me? Our second stat is the 80 driving layup. I went with an 80 driving layup because in prior 2Ks, an 80 layup is good enough to get the job done. I knew that I was going to be dunking a lot, so I was like, he should still have layup for the times that he get took out the dunks or the times that he just don't go up for dunks. But I ain't wanted to have it too high and I ain't wanted to have it too low, so I feel like 80 was like right in the middle, if you get what I mean. On the 93 driving dunk, the reason we went with the 93 driving dunk because that allowed us to get the gold limitless takeoff, and limitless takeoff is a very valuable badge this year. It's like, and this year you can still dunk the ball. Like, how can I explain it? Alright, let's say that you got on the MJ dunk package where he dunked from the free throw line. That's a limitless range dunk. Even though you got on that package, sometimes you won't activate that animation if you don't got on limitless range badge. You feel me? You get what I mean? So it's like you gotta have on the animation and the badge. So you most definitely want that gold limitless takeoff. You gotta have that gold limitless takeoff. On the standard dunk, it's the same thing. With the close shot, it only went up because I put up the driving dunk, if I'm not mistaken, because there's no point in rocking drive, no standing dunk, be a PG at the end of the day. And I want y'all to also peep, that costs around $17,000. Alright, on the midi, I'm not gonna lie, now that I done been in the lab a little bit more, if I be quite honest with y'all, I wish I would have went with the 81 mid-range. I say 1 point above because you would have got the midi musician on Hall of Fame. Right now I got it on gold. It's a badge that I really like. You feel me? I don't know how valuable twos will be throughout the year, but I ain't gonna lie, if I could go back and just edit one thing, I probably would have gave him an 81 midi, if I be honest. Alright, we went with the 91 three-pointer. The reason we went with the 91 three-pointer, I sat there and I did a lot of thinking. Because I think I had the opportunity, if I'm not mistaken, to go with a 92 three-pointer, and that gives you a gold limitless range. But the reason why I ain't do it, because I had to sit back and I had to realize, like, what am I trying to really make this player? Like, I know I'm trying to make him a demigod and I want him to be good at everything, but I'm like, man, do I really need him dunking the ball and shooting from half court? Like, that is like ridiculous. Even though I feel like it's possible, that is being like a ridiculous type of teammate. I do want to be able to shoot the ball far and do want to be able to shoot the ball consistently, but I feel like anything higher than that 91 is really just not really needed. You shoot very consistent with a 91. Next, we're going to go to the free throw category. I got a 69 free throw. I ain't put too much free throw on the build because I'm more of a park player, but I did want to have some free throw on the build just in case the times I play rec, which I ain't gonna lie, having a 69 free throw that came in clutch so far. I can say I recommend it if I be honest with you. Next category, pass accuracy. I put it all the way up to an 80. Right now it's at a 65. I feel 50-50 on it. Sometimes I feel like people be intercepting my steals with it being at the 65 right now. But I have heard like once they get up to the 75, 80 mark, that like bullet passers start to kick in and that the passes will be a lot more flush. So I'm happy with the 80. The ball handling, if I be real with you, I wish I would have went with the 89 ball handling to get the quick first step. But I mean, having quick first step on gold is just as effective as having it on Hall of Fame. And you got to remember, the build can't do any and everything. He kind of the jack of all trades, in my opinion. So the 87 is just good enough to get whatever bar animations you need to get, unless you see specific ones at the 90 or the 92 level that you want to go with. Besides that, 87 is the perfect tier. Then we got the speed with bar. If I be real, I thought when I was making the build, this probably was the most skeptical thing I was skeptical of. Like, dang, a 76 speed with bar. But I had to realize, like, this dude is 6'9". This dude is not no 6'2", 6'3", 6'5". This dude is 6'9". This is the max speed with bar that he can even get. So, like, it gotta be good at something. I'm not gonna lie. He's fast. He's not super fast, but he's not slow. That dude be moving with the rock. I'm gonna try to show y'all that dude be moving. Interior defense, 2K Labs made a video on interior defense. So if I could go back, I would lower the interior defense. I don't know if I could even lower it, but that's one thing that I would change. The perimeter defense, I'm happy I went with a solid perimeter defense. You got to be able to be on the 3-point line. Same thing with the steal. I feel like I went with just enough steal, just in case if they nerf steal or anything. It's like I'm not going to be butthurt because it was never a high 80 or never a high 90 category. You get me? And then with the block, I shot for gold, chase down artist. I feel like on my first build, the chase down artist wasn't really working. But nevertheless, I feel like the only way I'm going to stop the rim running is by chase down artist. So I'm like, you know what? I got to risk it. I got to just go ahead and get it because that's the only thing that's going to stop them people. You feel me? So I went with the 75 block. I feel like it's good enough. Right now, I got chase down artist on silver. And it be working when it want to work. So I feel like when I get it on gold, I'm going to really be able to see that difference. But we're going to see. And then, because I'm a point guard, I barely went with rebound. I missed out on the rebound. Like, he don't really need the rebound. I'm happy he got a little bit of defensive rebound. So maybe on defense, he can get a rebound every now and then. You feel me? But I have seen other builds with higher rebounding. And I ain't going to lie, it does work out. It does work out. You need that second chance bucket. You may even need the defensive rebound, you know, at least. Like, my player, like, how can I explain it? The ball be right there. And he act like he about to grab the rebound, but because he has no rebound, he does not grab it. Like, it's so weird. So if I can recommend one thing too, maybe if you value the rebounding aspect, most definitely add some rebounding attribute. With the speed and the acceleration, now that I'm looking at it, I feel like I did it wrong because you get a +4, right? So I got my speed and my acceleration on the 80, and you get a +4. That'd have made my speed and acceleration at 84. What I should have did was I should have made it an 81. You feel me? So when I got the +4, it would have brought me to the 85 tier. You feel me? You want to be at the 85 tier. So I do feel like that's something you live and you learn about next time. I make my player with an 81 attributes or physical stats. So when you get the +4, it can all just balance itself out. But it ain't nothing to be hurt about. Like, it is what it is. Most definitely, my boy got the bully badge. I haven't been able to test it yet, but I gave him enough strength in order to use it because I do know he gonna go against a lot of small PGs. So I figure, like, if he going against a lot of small PGs, it's a perfect time to just utilize the badge to just bully my way through traffic. I went with the 82 drive and dunk. That matchup I said the 82 drive and dunk. The 82 vertical matchup with the drive and dunk. It all go hand in hand. In order to unlock the contact dunk packages, you need a third vertical. So that's where I went with the vertical. And the stamina, I went with a 95. I feel like I played it smart right here because the 95 plus 4 put it at a 99. So I most definitely was thinking on the stamina. I mean, everything pretty much straight. This build is low key, all around good at everything. He's not the best at defense, but I feel like just having defense IQ. Because I'm gonna say this, man. I did have the perimeter defense at a 60. I had my block at a 65, and I had my steal at a 65. And man, I'm not gonna lie, I was out here running it up. Now, I'm not gonna cap either. When I went against tryhards or like people who really knew they player, yeah, I have a more difficult game. But just playing against like just regular people, I don't even think they can tell that my build like barely has defense right now. Like he still play defense legitimately, like. So I feel like the build straight. This most definitely a demigod build, cause man, that boy be doing whatever he want, like laying it up, mid range, 3-pointer, free throw, like dunking. He can literally do everything you want him to do. You feel me? Not to mention he can still play defense. He still got decent enough wingspan. He's still super tall. He not even though he got weight, he's still skinny, and he's still most definitely fast. So don't let that discourage you too. Like he most definitely fast with that ball. Like he fast enough to get open for sure. That's most definitely the build, man. This is 6'9".